Hi Dee, welcome to Hustle and Heels. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
doing
thank
this.
you.
Um, could you just introduce yourself a bit to start with?
Okay, so myself Divya, and I'm a mother of a 7-year-old kid, and I'm a working IT professional, and I'm staying in Bangalore.
So cool. So what was motherhood like you? How did you feel when it all began?
Uh, yeah, so like it's been a long journey now for me. It's like I started with a newborn to now my kid is a school age, going age. So motherhood, I'll say it's a like a full sinusoidal wave. It is like ups and downs, easy, tough. You will just love it, like there is nothing like that, and sometimes you will be so frustrated. Okay, what is it? Yeah, I'm so pissed off all these things. So it's a blend. It's full blend, and it keeps on changing with the change in the uh, transition of the kid's phase. So was a newborn, that time I had a different feeling. I was onto my maternity leave, and I just used to love that. But yes, there was also a tough part where I had that sleepless night, because she was like such a kid who doesn't like to sleep at all. Like I have always heard, okay, newborn sleeps for newborn just wakes up for 6 hours, and she is the one who used to sleep only for 6 hours. So yeah, now since she is into the school age, like now she's going to school age, so now it's relaxed. She's adjusted to the things. I am adjusted to her. Now, like, I think different phases of the kid, different feelings you will get.
Right. So how was it? How was the transition to work after 6 months after your maternity leave ended?
It was quite tough, very tough, I'll say, because being into IT professional, IT side, and like as we say, IT is just 9 to 5. It's actually not. You have your timelines to meet up. You have meetings to make up. It's like there is no timing in the IT side. Actually, you have to attend the meetings at 8 if it is there, and irrespective, it's what is the time for your kid that time. So it was complete mix, but yes, my in-laws were there with me at that time. So my mother-in-law, she traveled altogether from Delhi to Bangalore to support me for that transition. So like I had a nanny also that time, but yes, it was difficult phase, because I was since being the first kid, maybe I'm more sensitive towards her, what she's eating, what she's doing, is she sleeping or not, is she crying or not. So that time it was like, okay, I'm doing a meeting. The moment I don't need to speak up, or I don't need to attend that, I'll just go and watch her what she is doing. I'll again come and I'll do the meeting. So it was like, yes, your mind will be on this side, your mind will be on that side also. And it's like, okay, your official hours will be like, okay, you have to, whatever the 9 to 5 hours is there, like whatever the 6 7 hours you are doing work, you are giving the full 100% productivity to it. It will be in your mind, okay, I have to finish the work by this time, otherwise I need to extend my work, and that will actually going to lose my time with my kid. So yes, it's quite different. It's a very difficult phase to start off with, but yes, with time I think it gets adjusted.
Yes. So as you said that you were adjusting a lot of things, did you feel a lot of mom guilt and how did you deal with it? Did you
uh
feel that you're not spending
yeah,
enough time?
yeah, I was actually, when I think this corona was also a big blessing for me. Yeah, you will find it funny, but yes, I normally say COVID has helped me a lot in raising my kid, because her that 3 years went into that COVID phase where I was on completely work from home, and she was also with me always. So there was definitely a mom guilt. I'll tell you one story. So few years back, like before Corona, when she was like around 4 years, anyone who used to call me, she used to pick up the call, because she was very new to that time. Okay, saying hello to the grandparents, to any of my friends. So whenever they ask, okay, where is your mama? Either I'm on the meeting or not, she will directly go and say, Mama is on the meeting. Mama is doing the meeting. She can't talk to you. Mama is doing the meeting. She can't do this to me. And if somebody says down, okay, why didn't your mama came? Then she will be like, she's doing meeting, so she didn't come with me. It was actually a very bit mom guilt. I used to feel, okay, my kid is feeling like mama is completely busy with the meeting, so that is why she's not accompanying me anywhere. But yes, like I normally make sure the moment I will be back, I'll be completely on to her. I'll come, I'll drop my bag, and for the next 4 5 hours, I will be with her only. And like I normally suppress my mom guilt with that only. You can't suppress those things, but yes, thinking that yes, we have to, since we have also studied and we have to work, so fine, like let's suppress it by saying anything, by satisfying yourself doing
So choosing quality
something.
time over quantity time. So you use like the quality time that
Yes,
you spend with her, you make
yes,
sure that is quality time and you're not like distracted by other stuff.
exactly. Like for the after my office hours, I will be like, I will play everything with her. Whatever she is saying, I'll listen to her stories for half an hour, sitting with her to like I normally sit with her when she goes for that she goes to the bathroom and all. She normally asks, Mama, you come and sit next to me and I'll tell you some stories. So I just enjoy that phase also. I love, okay, I love being that. And she's also like, okay, this now, since I am back to home, I will, mama is mine only now. She will only talk to me. She can't talk to anybody else. So she's into that mood. I'm also into that mood. So I think that normally suppresses my mom guilt.
Yeah, so I got your point. How do you manage work and life balance? One of the things that you said was you keep them separate. Like after office hours, it's just your like motherhood time for your child. Is there anything
Right.
else that you do?
So see, what basically I do is, like, as you progress in your career, you will be on a certain position where you have more of responsibilities towards the house, towards the kid, as well as towards the office. So you have to manage all these three things. But yes, office work, you can't like do anything. You can't do any if and else things in that. So for managing the household and the git work is the main thing, you basically deal with it. So for that only, what I do is I normally keep my household work during those hours where she is not there in the house. Like she's going for 2 hours to some other classes, or to play with to play with her friends. So I normally try to finish all my household work during that phase, so that once she will be there, I will be with her. So that is what, like, I normally maintain. I have my checklist things in my book written over it. Okay, these are the priority things which I have to take in care, because there are n number of items which you can't do it in a day. Even if you will write it, you can't do it in a day. So I have the priority list. Okay, these things needs to be done beforehand any other task to be taken. I normally, before she comes home, I normally make her like make all the this one practice sheets for her. Okay, once she will be back, I won't waste time doing that. I'll spend the time with her, and when her study time will start, I'll just give her those practice sheets, so that will not waste her time. So those things, equilibrium, I think you need to achieve somewhere.
Yeah. Maybe after after as much experience as you have.
Yeah, I think it's complete. It's complete with the phase, different phase of the kids. You will learn different things, and you need to change your lifestyle as per that.
So that brings me to my next question. How has motherhood changed your perspective on work and life in general?
um it's very being changed. I'll tell you, like earlier, I was very carefree girl. I don't bother, okay, what time I'll be at home, what time I am waking up, what I am eating, what I am not doing. Like, I just don't care about anything. I was a free bird kind of. But with the kid, you will get that responsibility. Whatever I found, okay, these are the flaws in me, that I normally try not to give the same things in her. So okay, if I'm not good at eating something, I am eating more of junk, I'll still say, okay, you don't eat this. I used to it, like I stopped it now, because if she will see me, she will also do the same. So I have stopped all that thing. So basically, after motherhood, I'm more careful, I'm more responsible. I am seeing what is the ideal situation I should give it to her, and I'm also living in that same ideal situation.
Right. As they say, baby see, baby do. They mimic you
Yeah,
completely.
yeah. Exactly. So she sometimes say, if I'll say her, okay, let's come and study, then she will be like, okay, did you study for the day? Then I say, yes, I have studied. Then she will actually ask me, okay, you open your books, I'll open my book, and then both of us will study.
Oh, that's
So
nice. Then
it's
you have
like,
some reading time together.
it's actually, we try, because I have to pretend her, okay, I'm doing,
Okay.
because she can't do it alone.
Yeah.
So I have to pretend, okay, I'm doing my work, but actually I'm helping her only to do the work. But
Right.
yes, we have our reading time. I normally try before sleep, making her sleep. We normally read a novel, book, so that it will be
And the reading habit will
us
be
time.
inculcated. Yeah.
Yes, it
They will
will
also
be
help
us time. I
inculcate.
normally
Yeah.
ask her, inculcate, right? I normally ask her, okay, what you have done in the full day. Like there is a gratitude. I'm just already teaching her, okay, what is gratitude? What should you say at night? What you have done for the full day? Those things I normally do it, which I
That's
never
nice.
did. That's also true.
Yeah. So being a mother completely changes you.
Complete changes you. It makes you very much responsible.
So can you share any tools, services, or strategies that made it easier for you to handle work and child simultaneously and home?
Yeah. So first thing, I would definitely say that we should have a helper. Since I am staying in a nuclear family, I don't have any family support as such. But I have heard me few people saying that, okay, we don't want our parents to get burdened for this thing. But I don't think so. There is any harm if you feel you are not comfortable and it is affecting your work life balance. Then there is no harm in asking your parents that if they are fine, they can help you out.
Yeah.
Like my mother-in-law, she came, my mother-in-law, they came from north to stay here. They made the shifting like one month. They came initially for few months to settle down my kid. And so it's a helpful, like, because leaving the kid on a nanny alone is very difficult. I'll tell you, you can't leave the kid. It's like, okay, even if the nanny is full responsible, you have full trust on her, but you won't get the trust leaving your kid to a nanny. So if somebody from your house will be there along with that nanny, your kid is very well managed, and you can manage your work life balance.
Right.
And the second is, I think, we should not, like, sometimes people say, I have heard many times, like, okay, why you have left the kid to the nanny? Your nanny is second mother to your kid. I sometimes feel it very bad. It's not like that. We, like, okay, because you have kept the nanny, so nanny is a second mother. You are not like a mother. She's doing more responsibilities than you. That's not true. That is what you are seeing, the outer world is seeing. Actually, being a mother, you are doing double task. Being a working mother, you are doing double task. You are managing the office life, you are managing the uh, home life also. So it's wrong that they are just handling the kid, you are not doing anything. So with time things adjust. Like once the kid will start going to school 8 9 hours, that time, if you don't have a work, you are not working, and you left the job at a very early stage, saying that I just left the job because my kid needs me, that's different thing. But you just left the job because you have a kid and now you can't work. That's not true. After 2 3 years, once the kid is grown up, you will feel, I think it's better if I will be working, because with that way, anyways, that 8 hours when the kid doesn't need you, you are working, and when the
Right.
kid needs you, you are there already with them. So the mother should not have that guilt, first of all, that yes, we are working, we are ignoring our kid. We are actually not ignoring our kid. We are doing whatever a normal mother is also doing.
Yes, and we're working for their better future, right?
for their better future. Exactly. We have more planned. Like, just planning is what is required. That's it. Like, just
Right.
do the things on your time at the particular time, and it will plan work out.
I really liked what you said because we mothers only tend to judge other mothers that like the child, as you said, the nanny is the second mother or she's taking too much care
Right.
of the child is more attached to the nanny. A lot of these comments usually come up, and sometimes
Correct.
the child says that I want my nanny and I don't want you, because it's
That's
just a
also
child.
true.
Just a
That's just
child's
this.
way, but that doesn't replace you as a mother. I'm sure if we are working also, your one mind is, did she eat that? Did he eat that? Did he play with that? Did he have enough fruits? Did he
Exactly.
have enough vegetables? Like you will, the constant
Correct.
mind would be that, is he eating enough healthy stuff? Like, or
Yeah. So nanny
is he warm enough? Is he comfortable enough? Like you're always
is.
worried.
Exactly. So we like actually to the society, I will say we should not call nanny like a second mother. We should normally say, okay, she's a helping hand.
Yes,
She's actually she's taking care of your kid, because being not there with the kid, right? She's like just monitoring. So these things help you to maintain your work life balance also, and to
right.
continue your work also, and for the future, for the kids' growth also.
So, are there any tough dilemmas or moments you have faced as a working mom that you remember in particular? One of them you've already shared, that you used to say to everybody, "Mama is in the meeting, Mama is in the meeting."
Uh, I think sometimes she says, okay, sometimes when I have more of work, sometimes she say, okay, mama, my friends' moms don't work. They spend time together so much. Why don't you spend time? Then I know, like, that is also there few of the days when I have more of work, when I'm into more of meetings. But that, like, that is like a kid's way, a kid's
Right.
mind. You can't, if you will melt into that situation, uh, I think you will feel more of guilty. But I would say the day she says to me, it's like that night is our cuddling night. We'll be like, okay, half an hour I'll be with her so much that the next day she will be like, okay mama, you did that much, I like the way you did, you do the work and cuddle me at night like the same way. So she will
So
be
there's the your
like, it's,
validation
yeah.
that you're doing
So
something
I
right.
think all the things needs balance of, if you are more work, more you are like for the full day, because of the work you have not given the sufficient time to your kid,
Mm.
since you have night to give the kid, it's fine, like I think.
Yeah. So yes, I can totally relate to that. I went to meet a friend recently, and when I came after 5 hours, and he was like, he didn't leave me at all. I had thought that I'll go to my Zumba class, but he didn't leave me at all, and I just spent the entire 4 to 5 hours till his bedtime with him, and he didn't. He didn't want to go anywhere. He didn't want me to go anywhere. He didn't want me to talk to anyone. He only wanted me to
Right.
talk to him. So, like,
Yeah.
how do
So
you handle self-care and personal time given like the demands of motherhood and work and home? Do you get that me time?
Uh, so basically, I try, like, me time is actually very difficult. So now I have converted, like, you can say, me, instead of me, it's being us time. Me and my daughter at night, most of the time, if there is no me time, if I'll be even sitting alone doing the me time, she will be with me. Mama, you are sitting alone without me. What happened, mama? You are sitting without me. What happened? Okay, I'll come, I'll tell you a story. So now I have changed that me time to the us time. And yes, if you say for the me time, I think the me time for me is the taxi time when I travel from work to office, to home. There is 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening. That's the time where I listen to the music and I call all the people whom I wanted. So
You know, they are not the
sometimes I call
first
my
person to
mother.
tell me this. My first interview I did with Soumya, you know Soumya, and
Okay,
she also said that she like going to and from the office is her favorite me time.
best. Exactly.
So,
Sometimes
I
I'll
think
tell you, I
mothers who
normally
are
leave for
going,
office,
yeah.
and yeah, normally leave for office at 8. And during that 8 to 9, which is my traveling time, I call sometimes my mom. So 8 for her is so early that she got free so early, and she's calling me just for gossips. So she'll be like, "Is it everything all right? You are calling me at this time?" I'll be like, "Okay, now I am traveling, so I can talk to you where." So I normally feel that is my me time.
Yeah, I totally get that. So, I have last two questions. Can you share any advice or words of wisdom for new mothers, like who are about to embark on the journey of balancing a career and motherhood together?
Um, yeah, just one advice. Just give yourself time. Don't get panic that yes, now we are into motherhood, and once the maternity, because once you will be into motherhood, I think that 6 months maternity break which the policies are, it is very useful. But I have seen like many mothers, new mothers, once that 6 months started getting over, like a countdown is started, they start getting panic. Okay, how will we manage? We have to go to office, we have to manage the kid. But I think that time is just few more months, 2 or 3 more months, the things get settled down. So just don't get panic, and make talk to your husband to how to adjust the things. So like I'll tell you now example what we have done. I was telling you, right, like because this COVID was a very good phase for me, because my kid was managed for 3 years and we don't have any tension. And now outcome of that was we are going to office on 2 days, two alternative days, so that one will be always there with my daughter. So
Right,
just talk to your husband, just talk to your family, how can we settle down the things.
right.
Don't get panic, give yourself enough time, and within a year the things will get settled down and everything will be on the place.
So don't hesitate to communicate, ask for help. Don't be hesitant about asking for help and
Don't be
communicate.
hesitant. It's very new. You have given a life to a new life,
Yeah,
so it's a new life to you too, to that person too. So
yes,
just don't hesitate to communicate.
yes. That's a very good advice. And if there's a guidebook for working moms, what would you, if it was available to you, what would you have liked to read? Or you missed out, like you really realized later that I should have done this.
Um just catch all the memories. This is what I can
Okay.
say. What I have missed sometimes, I feel, because of my work thing. I have sometimes, like, I just keep on observing, but I have not captured the memories. Sometimes I feel we should capture the memories, because uh, capture the memories as
Mm.
much as possible, because once the time will go off, you won't have the memories. And even if you are working, you are not be with the kid, just ask the partner, whomsoever is taking care of the kid, capture the memories as much as you can, and
True
spend
that
a
they are
good
only this
quality
much
time on
for
the.
only this long. Yeah.
And I think just celebrate, just on the weekends anyways, you are free, everybody is free at home. Just plan out something. Don't plan out for the outside thing. I won't suggest okay go outside, because I have seen what kids feel is they don't like much of traveling and all. So spend a quality home, just watch a movie, play ludo with the kids, play chess, whatever they like, just spend quality time with them.
Yeah, true
You
that.
can think of compensate whatever you have not done in that last in that working days, compensate all that thing on the weekend.
Yeah, that's great. That's great advice. Thank you so much, Deep, for doing this. I think I got all of it, and I think it's a very good episode. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.